Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the Anime Club podcast.
Did you forget what number we're on?
Well, why did you call me out like that? I don't remember the number. I think it's 8. I'm pretty sure it's 8.
8?
It's probably 7. Maybe 6.
Are you just gonna go through every number until you hopefully hit it right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Oh, God.
welcome to the
I'm
podcast.
pretty sure this is episode 5.
It's episode 5. Well,
Yeah.
good 5. Where welcome to this podcast episode where we sit around and talk about shit that is way too old and way too done. But
been a
luckily, at least we watched a shit ton of anime and media in between then, and a shit ton of happened. It's funny. Our last episode came out, and then what you expected, what everyone kind of expected to happen, happened, and now the
Oh my God. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying the thumbnail's kind of funny now. I'm just saying.
The burning wheel of alcoholism?
I'm saying the thumbnail's funny.
Did you make a thumbnail for this already?
No. I'm saying the thumbnail for the last episode.
Oh. Yeah, the alcoholism's been kicking my ass since then.
I know.
So, for people who are not looking at that thumbnail, in the last episode, Serious Fauna of Whole Life was announced to be graduating. Since then, she has graduated, and I'm not gonna lie, that was sad. That day sucked. That day messed me up. I still had to go to work that day. And Sakamoto Chloe has also don't actually quote me there. I actually don't know if she's graduated yet. But she did release her final video on the main Whole Life channel. But Serious Fauna is gone. Big loss to the Whole Life community. Just sucks overall. But in other news, there's a new VTuber I'd like to recommend to everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty based VTuber.
Yeah, pretty
named
based.
Nimi Nightmare.
You're pretty based.
And they are a Baku, which are dream eaters that look like tape ears. And I'm just saying, absolutely pitiful. Smallest size I think I've ever seen for a VTuber besides I think possibly the second smallest VTuber I've ever seen at 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
But she's been very popular recently, and I'd recommend anyone to just go watch her, give her a chance. She does have a very strange, familiar aura to her. I'm not gonna lie, this has been the only thing bringing me joy recently.
The only thing.
The only thing. It's been rough out here on these streets, dog. It's been rough. But what news do you have to talk about today, Lily?
In terms of news, I would have to say no, there was something. Something happened recently.
Alright.
What was it? Oh, this isn't privy to like anything important or anything that matters anymore, but I guess like we play too much Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
And apparently there's like some drama happening right now where like a bunch of YouTubers are like doing like a mode where they have to like fight each other to the death with guns.
What?
What?
Isn't that just how the game works? Fight to the death with guns?
Listen, Yeah.
So how's this
But
controversial? Wait, what?
no. I'm just joking. So the Twitch rivals thing happened because apparently, originally, everyone was only allowed 2 pros on your team, and the rest had to be content creators that were okay but not super good. But it doesn't matter. So like the strict rules were you needed to have 2 diamonds, 2 grandmasters, and then like 2 something else, but you couldn't have any more than that. And then I guess one guy had like all of his friends on his team, which all happened to be like they weren't grandmasters in Marvel Rivals, but they were grandmasters in Overwatch. So you have a lot of these ex Overwatch pros playing Marvel Rivals on this on like their friend's team, and like they're just beating ass obviously because they can't beat like influencer streamer that's mainly streams for their personality number 7. And so yeah, obviously it's a huge fucking stomp and like not fun to watch or fun to play. Doesn't feel fair at all. And so yeah, apparently that's been like a real big issue right now.
I've heard the same thing mentioned like a while ago in a Russian Badger video where he said, yeah, it's kind of like this for Twitch Rivals. It's kind of why I don't like it. Like, he was glad that he got to participate, but
It was like very clicky.
Yeah, it's like, well, you could have like the best people on your team go against like a team of like just casual streamers. It's like, and then it just turns into like a one-sided, like boring battle. I think one of the examples was like there was a match, and I think it was like 8-0.
Nah, yeah, that would be like I'd be like, why did it even come?
Like I'm not a big fan of esports in general. Like I can't think like of any game where I would really want to see an esport of it, but I'd imagine if it were like that, it'd be pretty boring.
No, yeah, I get that.
I do remember, I didn't get to read the whole thing or like even know the full scenario, but I do remember Doki Bird's team did not get to participate.
Oh yeah, because they were all like ex Apex pros. I'm pretty sure. Isn't
Oh,
she?
so that's why.
Or isn't she just like really good? Like, isn't she just the
she's
goat?
really good at Apex.
Yeah. And so it's just like all that stuff was happening, I guess, during that time. And then also, the other thing that actually happened, TikTok got banned for a total of 10 hours.
Worst 10 hours of my life.
I literally was like out, like went to sleep, like it was nighttime, middle of the day, and then I went to sleep because it was like I can't watch TikTok, so might as well. And then I wake up and go on my morning poop, and then I get, oh hey, TikTok has now unbanned.
It's very just.
And I'm just like, huh?
There's this whole thing with it, with like a lot of conspiracy theories now.
I'm just like, what the frick, dude?
You know, before it got banned, I only had like one thought to myself. I'm like, man, I'm glad we never made a TikTok for the channel. We never made a TikTok for the podcast.
If we're making TikToks for the podcast, we're cooked.
I mean, we probably should make other social medias, but
probably should.
We could avoid TikTok for now. Like at least like a Reddit.
And probably should if it's like if we know like, hey, that they just have that button ready to just cut it all off.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, it probably wouldn't be like safe to make a TikTok now.
Yeah. So what site would you want to use?
We can
Like,
probably
just
we can probably just make like a blue sky or some shit like that.
blue sky. All right, fair enough. You'll want to go back to your Reddit days,
What do you mean go back to?
bro. You brought up a lot of Reddit terms like the other day when like I jokingly made a joke about Reddit.
Oh, what are you talking about? You said like, oh, you think you can out Reddit me, and I'm like, dog, you can't
I
out
did
Reddit
not
me.
say you think you could out Reddit me.
I was like, all I said was like, heck, that's a heckin' cute pupper, and you're just like, oh my god.
No, you said more than that. You said more than that.
That's a heckin' cute pupper. Oh my god, Fortnite Chungus Among Us. I mean, like, what did you expect?
Well,
me to say?
you say that last part on a normal basis though.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I wish I had the recording. But it's lost to time.
It's lost to the ether.
True. While we were gone, the VTuber Awards happened.
Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, tell your stuff.
Tell your stuff. So we have. Let's see. I think. Oh my god! I didn't realize how many categories there were, but just to go quickly through them, the winner for best chatting streamer was Sirius Fauna, gone but not forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
The best art VTuber was Raora Panthera. The best FPS VTuber was Doki Bird.
Mm-hmm.
The best RP ASMR VTuber. Take a guess at who it was.
RP ASMR VTuber?
The options were Cottontail, Sirius Fauna, Fallen Shadow.
Oh, okay, never mind. You don't have to say the rest. I'm sorry. You don't have to say the rest.
All right, best music VTuber, Bao. I don't know how to say this person.
It might be.
I'm gonna just say Oba Kitty.
That's
Kitty Cat?
that sounds about right.
I don't know how to say it. Sorry if you somehow watch this.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say your name.
Yeah, sure.
Susei or Mori Calliope.
Singer?
Yeah.
Well, I know who I don't want to win, but probably Bao.
No, it was Susei.
Okay, that's fine.
Best tech VTuber went to Vettel 987.
Okay.
I will say something just about Vettel. I like that the main thing is like he made Neurosama, but I like just his little turtle VTuber model. That it's just a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And that people draw his friends with just turtle models as well. Funniest VTuber, it was between Chibidoki, Gigi Murin, Bao, Koseki Biju, or Kenji. The winner was Jonathan's favorite VTuber, Chibidoki.
Mm-hmm.
The most chaotic VTuber went to Gigi Murin. Hidden Gem went to Long Live Rhea. The options were Trippy Hendrix, Young Average Bo, and Yandere GG. Rising Star went to Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, she deserves it.
Okay.
League of Their Own, which is just like, very... I don't even know what the definition of this one was. But, to be fair, I think there was some pretty stiff competition here. Although there was a clear winner, at least in my head, was Hosho Marine, Doobie 3D, Takanashi Kiara, Gosku. I don't know if I'm saying that right either. Oh my god, I don't know how to spell some of these people's names. I've always sucked at names, but damn. Or Iron Mouse. The winner was Iron Mouse.
Yeah, obviously.
Mr. VTuber went to Porcelain Maid. Miss VTuber though went to Takanashi Kiara. Everybody clap. Everybody clap right now. Damn, he got more than me, dog.
I know. I'm just excited.
Rising VTuber Ord was between Valor, M4 Mirai, Vichiban, and Mythos. It went to Mythos. To be fair, I do like their talent. The only one that feels weird to me
Mm-hmm.
is Vichiban. Not because, like, oh, they don't, but, like, they suck. No, it's, like, they consider themselves just, like, a group
Mm-hmm.
of just, like, friends that kind of banded together, like, for, well, just because they're friends, really.
Yeah.
They're not really an org in the sense, like, you can apply and get accepted like these other ones. They're just a group of friends.
Yeah.
I
Obviously.
like them, though. They're all pretty chill. They have their own podcasts. We're gonna have to surpass them. I don't know how, Lily, but we're gonna have to surpass them
We're
somehow.
gonna have to do that, dog. I'm sorry.
Vichibon, we're coming for you. We're after you now, dog.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fight Buff Puff, dog. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna fight her. She scares me.
Buff Pup?
Yeah, she scares me.
I'm gonna have to fight Buff Pup?
Yeah, that's all you, dude.
Gladly.
What do you mean,
Gladly.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Oh, wait a minute. You're trying to get your ass kicked on oh, okay. Never mind. I know why you... No, I know why you're willing to fight Buff Puff now. I know why now.
Excuse me?
Most dedicated fan base was Shondo for the group The Fallen. The Swarm was for Vettel. Dragoons. Oh, God. I just realized it says Goons in it. Went to Doki Bird, and Jailbirds went to Narissa Ravencroft. The winner was the Dragoons.
Mm-hmm.
Best VTuber org was between Hololive, VShojo, FaZe Connect. Oh my god, another name I don't know how to read. Eastgave? I don't know. Idol? Or Niji Sanji. I'm just saying I could have expected any of these to win except for Niji Sanji.
And the Ninja Shanju.
No, it was Hololive.
Okay, that's expected.
To be fair though, they have had a rough year. Like, yeesh. They had a rough. Yeah, I mean they lost like, what was it, like 5-6 talents and like, just a staff member.
You know what? Fair.
Oh, I actually do have news about that, but I'll say it at the end of this. Just VTuber award segment. VTuber Parent of the Year. So, I believe... I just realized they said parent and not like mom or dad. Because I believe mom is the term you give the artist and a dad is the term you give the rigger for like parents.
Mm-hmm.
Nanolist, oh my god, these names are killing me. I'm just gonna say the winner. It was Nanolist. I can't, man. These names are killing me. I just suck with names.
That's very funny.
So, the events were Iron Mouse's Subathon, number 3. There was the VTuber Wrestling Tuber, which was just like, it was kind of funny. I did like it. They made a bunch of models of different VTubers and had them play through like, I think the newest WWE game, Holo GTA, and Holo Breaking Dimensions. The winner was Holo GTA, which I was surprised by, because if I remember, it only lasted like 1 to 2 weeks and was like in September or November of that year. So like just a few months before this.
That's very funny.
The streamed game of the year was, and I want you to guess for this one, was between Lethal Company, Liar's Bar, Buckshot Roulette, or Elden Ring.
Streamer game? It's probably Elden Ring.
Is that your final answer?
Is it? Oh no, it's Lethal Company.
Yep, it was Lethal Company. To be fair, Lethal Company is just one of those games where like, it's such a simple formula, but every time you play it, it could get like very goofy.
No, yeah.
Just better, and like plus the modding community for it has been really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're down to the last 3 categories. Did I miscount that? Right? No, 3. So, Gamer of the Year was given to Zentrea.
Yeah, obviously.
Lewd Tuber of the Year was given to Project Melody.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one I want you to guess. Of who do you think won VTuber of the Year? Even though I think I might have actually told you this already.
VTuber there? Fauna?
No, she's not on this.
She's not on that? That's sad.
So the people on here are Iron Mouse, Vettel987, Doki Bird.
Oh, that's probably Iron Mouse then.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay, fine.
Tsukimo Mito or Fuwamoko.
Oh, wait. Might be Fumoko.
Is that your final answer?
I think so.
It was Fuwamoko.
Alright, that's right. That's my goats.
To be fair, I feel like the competition between Iron Mouse and Fuwamoko was real as hell. I wish I knew how many people it was like by. Like, the victory. Was it like a landslide? Just a little bit? That's just something that itches the back of my brain.
Mm-hmm.
But back to what I was saying earlier about Whole Life having a rough year. They lost a lot of people this year. And the whole thing was of like believed to be why it happened was they went public, you know, public investors, the investors want what they want, and it pushes some people like out of that because, well, their goal's this, but my goal's this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the company hasn't said for sure what it was that caused all the people to leave, other than the main thing we saw with a lot of them was disagreements with management. But it is to the point where even the CEO, Iago, had to say, like, yeah, no, this year we had a lot of changes that, like, led to talents leaving.
Yeah.
And that they're going to work to improve it. Will he actually? I mean, he's usually been a pretty, like, good CEO from what we hear from talents and what we just see in general. But, you know, we'll just have to see. Its actions speak louder than words in this case. And, you know, none of us have, like, the inside scoop. We just have to hope that things change and we won't get a good amount of talents leaving like we did in 2024. But I think that is all the... let me check if I have any more VTuber news before we continue. Did that. Oh. I'm just going to say it. Lily's insane. Lily bought me a $60 plushie of Nimby Nightmare. That shit was crazy, dog.
That's right. It was funny.
Like, was it funny? Was that the big hee ha ha moment?
It was pretty funny. Nah, it's just because work sucks, and I'm like, I need to give a gift to a person, because then I'm going to have the brain conniptions.
Brain conniptions?
Nothing.
What does this mean?
I'm just saying shit.
Alright, fair. Let's see. Oh, Bookwalker released their top selling stuff for 2024 for best manga and light novels through Bookwalker. And if you had to pick some of the best manga that sold on Bookwalker last year, what do you think it'd be?
I have no fucking clue.
You don't have any idea of like a manga that could have been selling good last year?
Kaiju number 8?
Nope, it's not even on here because I don't think it's sold through Bookwalker.
Are there like Chainsaw Man, Dan Dan, Jujutsu?
I don't think any of those are sold.
I don't know what's on Bookwalker. That's the thing.
Fair. I think the only thing, yeah, the only thing you would know maybe is Delicious in Dungeon, specifically Volume 13.
Why that one?
I don't know.
Let me look it up. That might have been when like the anime just finished.
Maybe.
But
But now that I'm looking at it, it is strange of why some of these are the way they are. Because I guess we don't have to read the whole list. We could just go over some interesting ones. So for manga, Delicious in Dungeon Volume 14 is the best-selling one. It's number 8 on the list. Oshinoko Volume 4 specifically was the best one for Oshinoko for some reason. Chain Soldier Volume 6. And I think the only one on here that makes sense to me are How to Treat a Lady Knight Right, because it's Volume 1. Volume 1 always usually just does well, especially if it doesn't have many volumes out at the time. And Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Volume 16, because I think that was the last volume, if I remember correctly.
Volume 13 of Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, this is literally like the climax of the story.
Oh, is it like the beginning of the end?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, it looks like 2, like, final chap. I'm surprised only one Volume 1 is up here on this list. Let's see. I did have one thing to say about Don't Toy With Me Nagatoro, and I think that is that the author is actually going to make something else.
Oh no.
And that makes me happy and scared. Because do you know anything about the author?
What?
So, what the fuck? Okay, I looked up the author and it brought up Natashi Mume, the whole live VTuber.
Okay. Secret identity, I guess, exposed now.
Oh god, that. You know, she has like a running joke that like she's evil, and everything. Yeah, no, that makes sense because, the author used to make up some fucked up shit. They used to make some fucked up hentai and fucking dojins.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like it's a classical tale. But Nagatoro was like their first like full serialized manga, and they said on Twitter that they're gonna be aiming to launch a new manga this year. And you know, they certainly have like a pretty popular title under their belt, so hopefully they'll be able to make something. I don't know. I can't imagine what. Mm-hmm. Like, will it be something fucked up? Something kind of wholesome like the end of Nagatoro was? Who knows?
We'll see. We'll
have to wait and see, yeah. Eventually. Oh, there's gonna be a big anime this year for you, Lily, because you gave it a chance last year. My Dress Up Darling is getting a season 2 to premiere sometime this year.
Yay! Yay!
It's finally happening.
Yay!
Let's see.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. There's only enough content in the manga for another season.
I feel like Yeah.
It
Yeah, to
literally
a degree.
it literally ends on the most recent arc, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like when if it's what I'm thinking for
It's
like how long the season's gonna be, it's gonna end and then start season 3 on a weird place if it gets to season 3. So, ugh. I can't wait to see the news chapters eventually, though. Eventually, hopefully. But it's hard to think that this shit came out in 2022.
yeah.
It's been that long.
Yeah. And I don't hate the artists for taking that long, because they try to make every
Oh,
panel like very fun to look at. And
yeah.
I know that shit after like making 20 pages of a fucking like manga, like just storyboarding 20 pages, you get so fucking drained, and it takes so much fucking time. So honestly, yeah, that makes sense that it's been like 3 years.
Yeah, no. I get it. I'm glad that, they're just taking the time. I really wonder though, this is more just a behind the scenes thing, I guess. If it was like when the new season got greenlit, if it was like shortly after and they just in production this whole time, or like did they just greenlight it very later and then they just like went, like what's the time period, I guess, for making a 12 episode anime?
I think they wanted to make a season 2 pretty much immediately.
Hmm.
And then it came down to the author being like, I can't write that fast. Because we don't, we are gladly in an era where the anime studio doesn't take it upon themselves to just be like, oh, we're just going to make our own thing now.
Yeah.
Which I hate. Which I hate, by the way. I hate. That's one of the few things I hate about early 2000s anime. I hate that was a normal thing.
Yeah, I'll actually bring this up later when we talk about what we've been watching, because I ran into something slightly like that in an anime I watched recently.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like,
before, go on.
that's just frustrating. Like, with Full Metal Alchemist, Akira the movie is not Akira the manga.
Oh, really?
It is not. It is
I
an
did not know that
entire.
because I have not read or watched either.
It came out after the movie, of course, but like, if they tried to fit all that into the movie, one, the movie would have taken like another like 10 years to make, and two, like people aren't gonna sit through an 8-hour movie. I
Oh
would.
no, especially. I mean, I feel like just break it up into parts at that point. But like, when
No,
did Akira come out? Like, what is it? 80s, 90s?
Nah, it was Akira was pretty old. It was what inspired Star Wars, according to George Lucas. But we know that
No, I'm
like
talking about the movie.
yeah, the movie.
Really?
No, the movie.
Akira came out before then?
Yeah, I told you the movie came out before the manga.
No, I'm talking about Star Wars.
No, yeah, Akira came out before Star Wars. George Lucas said that's what inspired Star Wars. I remember
The,
him saying that.
wait, he said the movie inspired him.
Yes. Hold on.
The movie came out in 1988.
1988.
January 1st. Wow, January 1st? Well, I didn't know that.
Maybe not the old trilogy, maybe the new trilogy is what they meant.
That makes more sense, yeah. Because the manga was serialized from 1982 to 1999. Not 99. 1990. Oh, I said 9. Because I was going to say, and Star Wars came out, I think, like, what, 79?
No, not even the new ones. Where did I get this information from?
I know. Where are you getting this from?
I forget what I forget
Yeah,
what
'cause
I
Star
forget
Wars,
what Akira inspired.
Because Star Wars, the original trilogy, came out 1977. Because to my understanding, George Lucas was like more inspired by like old samurai movies.
Well, and then we watch Dune, and then we're like, oh, Star Wars is just Dune, and Dune is older than Star Wars.
Dune is. Look, I don't like Star Wars that much. Like, I'm okay with it. I like the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
But Dune, I like Dune, but God, going to the movies and watching Dune in theaters is a.
Oh
It's
no,
an event.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
I've done it twice with our good pal Alexis, and each
Oh wait, no,
time
we did do that. Never mind, I did go with you
yeah, I was
guys.
gonna say like it's a challenge, dude. I don't know what it is. Like just sitting there and watching it is tiring. Like I feel like I ran a marathon after that. But they are enjoyable. I am looking forward to the next one when it eventually comes out, whenever that is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna need like 3 energy drinks when that comes out. I'm gonna need like gamer subs or something, man. Like God, I'm gonna be tired when that comes out. But in other season 2 news, Doro Hidoro is coming back with a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan's favorite anime, and to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
I think, at least to me, one of like my favorite visual looking animes, because the world is just like trash in the series, and I mean like trash isn't bad. Like the world just looks gross and
Mm-hmm.
grimy because like it's kind of just post apocalyptic in a way.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of season 2, Castlevania Nocturne season 2 is just
Oh,
out now.
dang! I was gonna say that. I saw that earlier, and I was gonna say it. Damn.
Yeah, it's just out now.
I
Um,
go on.
but no anime news matters more than Rent a Girlfriend season 4. Let's
No,
go, baby.
come on, a lot of news matters more than that. I feel like
You're right.
I
As
feel like
in,
everything we've talked about to this point matters more than that.
you're right. As in, Dragon Maid Kobayashi, A Dragon Wants to Be Loved.
Damn you!
The
I
anime
wanted to
movie
say that news. I wanted to say that.
the anime movie is dropping June 27th, 2025.
I'm so
So,
glad. As someone who has read all of Dragon Maid at this point, I'm so glad that they did it with a movie instead of a TV season. Because I was very worried, like, how are they gonna do this on a season? It just doesn't work. Like, it's a pretty like full arc. They gotta do a season, not a season, a fucking movie. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking forward to it. It's like one of the few very serious like storylines in Dragon Maid,
uh,
and you know, it's just I still like supporting that studio, specifically Kyoto Animation, especially after the fire that happened a few years back, because they haven't released too much since then, but I'm glad that they are releasing stuff again.
oh yeah.
I'm always glad seeing stuff from them. And Dragon Maid is one of my like top 10 animes. Like it's just always a pleasure to watch it for me. But let's see here. Speaking of movies, G Kids has gotten the rights to the new Mobile Suit Gundam movie that's going to be coming out. God, even this has a fucked up name. GQX? It's GQ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, that's not 5. That's 6 U's and an X. So I'm just gonna call it the new Gundam movie. Is gonna be coming out, and it's gonna be re-edited into a film version. Come out in February of this year, and it is gonna have a anime series as well. And the big thing about this one is, it is a collaboration between Sunrise and the studio that brought us Evangelion. It's also going to be assisted directed by Hideki Anno, the director of Evangelion, which means that Anno has now worked on Godzilla. He's now worked on Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and now Gundam, including, Evangelion, because, this stuff. So that's like just 5 major series that Anno's now worked on.
Why not?
To be fair, watching all 3 of those movies, they were great. I loved Shin Godzilla, Shin Kamen Rider, and Ultraman. They were all like just really good and fun to see. I really like the Godzilla one, but I think just for some reason Shin Kamen Rider sticks out more to me. Maybe it's just because like how much me and Alexis really like Kamen Rider. And it's also like, damn, they did not hold back on the suit design. Like, it looks pretty much almost identical to like the original one, but just like, hey, we had a budget this time making the suit. Like, we didn't have to use radio antennas for the antennas on the helmet. But I'm very glad that, this is probably going to be, like, a really good Gundam movie. And also, I like the fact that there's a Haro in this one, and it has a little beanie on. Which means this series is already 10 out of 10, because Haro has a beanie.
Mm-hmm. That'll be fun for you guys.
Yeah, this will be a very autistic movie section for me and Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
I almost died on my words there. Ghost of Tsushima anime is going to be coming to Crunchyroll in 2027. This is coming with a new push from Sony to make just more like property stuff. Because if you remember a while back, they said, "Oh, we don't have enough IPs to make stuff." But
did they say that?
You don't remember when they said that? Yeah, no. A while back, Sony announced that they wanted to make more stuff like animes, movies, like comics and stuff like that, but that they didn't have enough IPs.
That's
stupid.
Okay. That's an excuse, I guess.
Yeah, no, it was, because I mean, I could just think of 3 that I would already want to see off the top of my head.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
All right, what would you want to see? Name 3 things you would want to see from Sony.
From Sony?
Yeah. So, do you want me to go first, just so like you can think of stuff in the meantime?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just like we still need like, what was it? I mean, they have I would like a season 2 of what's it called, the Twisted Metal show, because it's actually fun.
Yeah.
You could, honestly, at this point, you could make a Nathan Drake or like a Last of Us movie. Oh no, we do have a show, so you can just make a movie.
Nathan Drake, that's Uncharted, right?
Yeah, Uncharted.
Well, technically, we did get a movie for that. Remember?
Oh, we did. Oh my god, I forgot.
It just sucked.
It just sucked.
Good. Yeah.
All right, Prepper the Rapper movie adventure. There you go.
Yo,
we got it. We got the anime, but like that was only released in Japan and then like shittily released in America.
Come on, like, you cowards! Release it. Release it, Sony. Quit being cowards already.
I want like an actual.
You want an actual like release?
I want an actual like release. I don't know. There was a Sly Cooper cartoon in production that got canned.
Yep, that's what I was gonna name.
They should
Number
bring that
1 on my
back.
list. Sly Cooper, either a movie, a TV show. Fuck, just make a new game. Make a new game.
There was, I don't know who owns Earthworm Jim. But
Oh,
there was a fucking Earthworm Jim, like, storyboarded pilot, like not pilot, but like storyboarded teaser that said
oh,
like, "Hey, we're working on a fucking like show," and I'm like, "This looks cool. I want to see it." And then it just kind of disappeared. I don't know if it's still around. I should look that up actually. But like, I saw it and I'm like, okay, this seems like fun. And then like we just never got anything.
I guess for me, the two other things I would want to see is a Jack and Dexter either TV show or movie, because Jack and Dexter's. Well, I guess I'll say this right now. The other thing is Ratchet and Clank. I know they had a movie, but come on, that movie sucked. That movie sucked, man. Just make a better one, please. Like make a better
Oh my
Ratchet and Clank
god,
movie.
that's disgusting.
What?
So there was an Earthworm Jim, like very well animated, like 3D, like short,
Uh huh.
like to promote a show
Yeah.
that they were gonna make. Oh my god, it was just a grift for NFTs.
Oh god. This
It
Earthworm Jim deserves better.
that's disgusting. It was like an actually like well made pilot and everything too. That's so funny.
Earthworm Jim deserves better. He's a hero. We just couldn't see it. But I think it's funny that all three of my choices had three really good game releases on the PS2, and that's where they peaked, dog. The PS2. I mean, out of the three I listed, only Ratchet and Clank is still going. Like with the newest game being a Rift Apart. But yeah, Jack and Dexter, that's like dead. Sly Cooper, unfortunately, that's dead. Because I'm just saying, Lily, if they were to announce Sly Cooper, just anything right now, I guarantee you, Twitter artists, Blue Sky artists, everyone everywhere would immediately start drawing Carmelita Fox.
Not Carmelita Fox.
What do you mean, not Carmelita Fox? It's all about Carmelita Fox, man.
There's already enough like obscure furries that draw Carmelita Fox.
And where are they? I don't see them.
That's
Show
true.
yourselves, cowards.
I don't know. No, Carmelita Fox is too brown though. They're not. It's not white enough.
I
Like
don't care. Show yourselves, cowards.
she's too brown coated though. She's not like white
I
like the
don't.
like the foxes from the bad guys.
You want to know my statement on this?
What?
Didn't ask. Where are
Didn't
they?
ask?
Where are the
Okay.
artists? Where are
Okay.
the artists?
All right.
I don't.
Fair.
I don't ask a lot of the furry community, if anything at all, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Other than post some more damn Carmelita Fox. Come on, dog. Do me a solid.
Do
Throw
you
me a
solid?
bone.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never considered myself heavily a furry. But you know what? A lot of people are like, "Oh, little bunny, that was my awakening moment." Fuck. Some people are like, "Oh, Nala from Lion King, oh, that was my awakening moment." Nah, dog. Carmelita Fox.
Nala from Lion King was always crazy because I'm just like that's just a
That's
cat.
just a lion, dog.
That's just a lion. But there are so many girls that want Mufasa's kid. I forget.
We're looking at you, Bow the whale.
Bao the whale.
Probably. I don't know if for sure she likes that or not, but I'm gonna say she does.
She probably did. She probably did. She liked Blade, but like that's not fair because he's just already attractive.
All right. What about the wolf from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
But he's hot though. He's the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper has to be hot.
Okay. What about Death from Soul Eater then?
Death from Soul Eater is
He's the Grim Reaper.
he's cutesy. He's still a fun time to be around. Would I fuck him?
Yeah, you said that they all have to be hot. Would you fuck Death from Soul Eater?
Just to say I did, yeah.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Oh my god.
Just to say I did, this is a casual
If he
flex.
offered
You
it.
sound like the girls that want to fuck Godzilla or King Ghidorah.
Ew. Excuse me? I would never want to fuck King Ghidorah. Get that fucking freak out of here.
You didn't deny Godzilla.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
King Ghidorah's the bad guy. I hate him because he hurt Godzilla.
this is the reasoning.
Yeah?
Because they're not unattractive. They're the bad guy. I can't
They're the bad guy.
that.
I can't support that.
I can't
Except for Megalon, because Megalon looks cool enough.
Okay,
Megalon looks cool enough.
Everybody wants an exception.
Yeah, exactly. It's because Megalon's cool enough. What's King Ghidorah? It's just a dragon with 3 heads. It's not interesting to look at.
But they go bloop.
And they go. Ooh. That's what his move goes. He goes, "Ooh," and then like millions dead. It's not even interesting.
Anyways, moving away from furry awakenings and King Ghidorah's like 3 cocks.
I never.
Shush. So 2024, overseas markets overtook Japanese viewers for ratings in the anime industry. So there was a 14% increase of just revenue going towards the anime industry, equaling $3.3 trillion, or for American viewers at home, 21 billion. And so majority of those were actually coming for the first time ever from outside of Japan. And these numbers have been being tracked since 2002. So, yeah, no. There's been a growing interest in anime from overseas markets, but it's finally gotten to the point where it has taken over the domestic market for revenue, which is very interesting to me. And according to the numbers posted on animehunch.com, the site that I'm getting this story from, the number 1 place that people are getting anime from, which... Can you hear that music from us? Okay, it's not picking up. Wait, it is picking up?
Well, no, I can hear it. But whatever. It's fine.
I don't think the recording's picking up.
I can edit it out.
So, the largest place that this revenue is coming from is Netflix, which earned alone $2.07 billion in 2023, and then which outpaces Crunchyroll and Hulu, which generated Crunchyroll generating 1.16 billion and Hulu generating 903 million. I did not know that Hulu generated that much money for anime, but here we are. But it's kind of funny that, Crunchyroll is not the biggest supplier of anime in...
Oh, no, they've never been.
Yeah, no.
They've never, ever been.
Yeah. It's just funny to me.
Yeah, no, which is funny because how, advertised they are. And it's so funny how, once, even after, the shit came out about them, just not supporting anybody and just taking most of the money.
Yeah.
It was just very funny. I was just yikes.
It's just... Well, your whole thing is oh yeah, we support, the creators, but apparently you don't. So it's what the fuck's the point of using you then? Other than, hey, you're helping, the problem of oh, like every anime I want to watch is going to a different site, so I have to have like 4 subscriptions to watch the anime I like. Thanks a lot, Crunchyroll.
Thanks a lot.
I mean, this is like a more of a problem with like how streaming services work in general, but Crunchyroll's not helping in that like problem. Is the thing. Let's see. Oh, I have a Love Bullet update, and it's good news.
Yay! Yay!
Love.
Yay!
So we don't have serialization yet. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully, this will probably help with that. Love Bullet was nominated for a, in quote, it was nominated for the Manga We Want to See Animated Award, which is a contest held by Anime Japan. And essentially the way it works is anyone, including people abroad, can go onto the site, vote for a list, I think it was like 50 different manga that they want to see animated, that they're anticipating to get animated. And if they win, they could actually possibly get a right to be animated by a studio. And Love Bullet is nominated. They're number 45, I believe. You can just go on the site and select it, and then you just give a short reason as to why you would like to see Love Bullet get nominated. You submit it, and that's it. And, hopefully Love Bullet gets nominated. Because it's definitely something I would like to see animated at some point. Is it a little too soon? Yeah, they only got like 9 chapters, but I do want to see them get,
9 chapters and like something you would call like a mini arc. It's essentially like a one shot at this point.
Look, dog, a 6-episode thing. No, not even 6 episodes. Like a 3-episode OVA. That'd be pretty cool, though. Come on.
I could just do that.
Well, no. Once it gets more chapters, I think it should. But according to this article on CBR, the past winners of this poll include Komi Can't Communicate, The Dangers in My Heart, even though I don't like it, it is a winner, Blue Orchestra.
Nope. I can hear that.
Yeah, I heard that. Solo Leveling, which was number 2 in the poll back in 2021, which got beat out by The Dangers of My Heart. I can't believe that. That's actually crazy to me. But, and Kaiju number 8, which was also on the poll.
Yeah, I know that got nominated for that stuff.
So, yeah, apparently a nomination alone is something that could help get you boosted and have studios be like, well, maybe we should, look into that, work with them. But I feel like if they actually win, that's like one of the big things. Which, hopefully Love Bullet wins, and at some point we could just get an anime of Love Bullet. I would love that. It'd be the craziest underdog story if it did. We need to get serialized first is the thing, though.
Yeah.
Please, Japanese publishers, serialize Love Bullet, please. Well, let's see. Do you have any other news stories, Lily?
So if you're watching, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 5, episode by episode, like I am, and you're wondering, hey, where's our fucking episodes? That is because the next 5 episodes are going to be releasing in the following order. Episode 12 and 13 are going to be released in February 7th. Episode 14 is February 26th. And episode 15 and March 5th, which will be our season finale. I don't know why they did this. I feel like they should have just waited until it was done, I'm assuming. Or they just did this because, honestly, I've noticed a lot of animes doing this recently where they've sort of padded out their season finales. Probably so that they have stuff airing. And and giving themselves more time to finish other animes that they're animating. But even then, I would prefer just for them to be done. But I don't know how their industry, like Japanese airing industry, works. So it's just sort of like where's our season? Where's our like continuous of our episodes? That's why we're not gonna get them until February, and it's gonna be in like a delayed structure.
Mm-hmm. That's. Wonder why they did do that. It's a very strange way. What the oh my god. So, I wanted to bring this story up just because it's it's just a game that I've played and you've played. Honey Pop's 10th anniversary just happened.
Ah.
Yeah, the accursed thing on my Steam library that all of China will now know that I've played it. But it was free for 1 day. So if you did not get it, I'm sorry. No Honey Pop for you. But it is on sale until the 25th, which hopefully this will be out before then. In case anyone wants to buy it. But just looked in the comments right now, and there's just a whole live member who commented, "Fun game, would recommend." But let's see. Honey Pop is a very strange game to me, specifically because of the transfer between 1 and 2 and how different they feel. Like 1 feels like an actual weird attempt at a dating sim with a puzzle element, and then the second one feels like a much stronger parody of a dating sim with a puzzle element. Like, dating games are just weird to me because this is one of the only ones I know that like was made outside of Japan. And I'm using dating sim very loosely here, but do you know any like dating games that were made outside of Japan, Lily?
Dating games are made outside of Japan?
Yeah, because this was not a Japanese game, to my understanding. Honey Pop.
I'm trying to think of like popular ones, but nah. The only like noticeable one would be like the fucking the YouTuber like normal boots one that was years ago. But other than that, like besides like joke ones, no, not really.
Yeah, no, it's just
That's weird. That's the closest thing that counts.
yeah, no, just I guess there was never just like a super heavy market outside of Japan, maybe.
No.
Or specifically just people making them, I guess. Because I think it's just something that's not really made in the West at all.
No.
Like, other than like fan stuff, I guess, or just like indie ones, but like bigger studios, no. But congratulations, Honey Pop, on becoming old. 10 years.
10 whole fucking years. Freak.
Freak. And just for this, we're gonna be doing our Honey Pop speed run.
Alright, right now.
God.
Do it right now. Pop it on screen.
Oh, do you have any more news?
None that I know of. I'm trying to figure. No. Other than that, anime I've been watching, Dragon Ball Daima. It's really good. 100 Girlfriends season 2 started, I think.
I need to watch it.
And then what else? I think that's it. In all honesty, any news that I care about recently, that's all I care about.
For me, I watched 2 new anime that I'd like to talk about recently. Both harems one a lot better than the other. And that is, I'll start with the not so good one first. Oh My Buddha. It is an anime about a dude who has some sort of like power, so he gets sent to a monastery, not a monastery, like a temple full of 6 different girls. He tries to control his power but fails every damn time. It's entertaining enough, but it's not good. It's not super special. Yeah, for me, it gets like a 6 or like a 7 if I had to rate it. And the actual good one that I did like, I say harem loosely because the guy clearly likes one specific girl, but just because there's multiple of them that like he interacts with in like harem scenarios sometimes, is Love Hina. I finally got around to watching it, and it's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. It's very... It has, like, some surprisingly cute, wholesome moments. But then, like, you know, the typical ecchi scene happens, and it ruins it sometimes. Sometimes it's, like, fine. But overall, it was a good series that I'm going to read because just from reading chapter 1, there's already some major differences. But other than that, that's all I have to say for anime that I've been watching recently. I guess I just have some things that I'd like to announce for upcoming things that will come to the channel. We're going to eventually do, hopefully, a series, a small little series where we get our friend to watch an anime series because he doesn't watch any anime, and then come on to the show to talk about it. And I will be making a video on something soon, so keep an eye out. Other than that, that's it from me. You have anything else to add, Louis?
Other than that, I'm gonna do this right now.
Ah! What was that?
And that should be all.
Wait, hold on, what was that?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, I guess.
So I think we're good for now.
Yep, this is the end.
This is the end.
Is that it? We're not gonna do an actual outro or anything. This is the end.
This is the end. Yeah, this is the end. Yeah, no. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back, and whenever we feel like it, or whenever my work schedule lets me actually record these.
We're working on the schedule. Please stay patient with us.
Hey, at least we're uploading.
Yeah, we're uploading.
You get what you get. Anyway.
We're working on it. Please.
We're working on it. We're working
on it.
All right. Thank you so much.
It'll be out when it's out, and we like that. We like that, Ron.
We like that. We like it. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in the next one.
See you next time.